Okay, everybody, welcome back to another episode of East Coast, West Coast Video Reactions. I am your co-host, Sharita Dilly.
And I'm Petal.
And the third co-host, Pamela Mella.
Petal, you take it away.
Yeah. Have you ever been on like a train or maybe like a public place and, people be like, clipping their nails or doing their teeth in a public place.
New York City train.
Like in New York, one of the big ones is like you see some of the craziest things on the train, and you're like, at first I used to be like, can you stop doing that in a public place? I literally would go up to people and ask them to stop. So this video is exactly what it is.
The ring lights up.
Roll video.
Yeah, let's roll the video.
Shoot. Oh.
I think Salade. Oh, somebody must be behind me.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
I thought you had my face. Hey, yo, be behind me.
I'm guilty of both. I'm guilty of telling people to take their feet off, or I put my feet there because it's a long flight and I'm trying to stretch my leg and I'm stuck there and it's uncomfortable. Nobody's told me to move my feet because I don't put it up that high. Like it's lower part, but yeah. But I don't think it's fair to put your feet up that high.
He was like,
somebody has their feet.
it's the lady. It's the lady.
I am so proud of that little boy, because you know how some adults who are afraid of saying stuff would do that whole flight with just being upset at somebody's feet and don't have the courage to say, "Can you move your feet?"
That his dad is like, I think that's his dad. He just can't control himself. He's like, he's trying to hold it in. He's like, this boy is going to get us kicked off this plane.
And he, that dad would have never said anything if he was the one that saw it. He would have never said anything. I'm glad that.
No, but that doesn't want to be kicked off the plane. He's like, we're going to land safely and we're going to go home.
I would have been respectful, but I would have said, excuse me, do you mind moving your foot? It's just making my son uncomfortable. Like, could you move, please?
I would have said something.
Very nice about it, though.
But I do understand. Sometimes, you're so tired, you're cramped in there, you want to stretch your leg, and it still doesn't make it right. But I'm saying I can understand why, and your feet swells in your shoes when you're sitting down for a while, you're not moving, right? And you're up in the air. So sometimes you need that circulation. So what he should have done, got up and took a walk in the aisle. To do that, unless he was just sleeping.
I am like when I'm flying.
Oh, it's not he, it was a lady, right? It was a female.
Yeah, it was a lady.
Yeah. I am like, even people who pull back their seat all the way back, I'm usually like, excuse me, you're encroaching on my space. Can you pull that up?
No. That you would not tell me to do that. That's I pay for that.
I did, and everyone as I have said that too, they have pulled it
well,
up.
if you told me, it would not change, honey. You have to move or do something, because even the flight attendants will not help you. They'll be like, it's her comfortability.
Not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I always do. Every single flight I have been on, I have had to say, "Can you please pull that up?" And they've all done it, because I'm like, no.
Do you just feel trapped or something, Petal? If the seat goes back a little bit in front of you, you feel trapped, or what?
Yeah, it's because it's so small. The space is so small already, and someone leaning back, it's just like, and I just,
so you lean back.
Just too small. And a lot of times I end up in the middle of two people. And so you're trapped there. And then someone comes, and honestly, usually I have my big backpack, which is on the bottom. So I literally have no space.
Well, then that's all. The big backpack should go up.
You see that crazy stuff in New York all the time. It's like you go to a Starbucks, when we could go to Starbucks, I can't go into the office right now. But when you would see people just take off their shoes and put their nasty feet on the chair.
That's
This is like, I'm trying to have my tea. Please move. How is that thing?
No.
Oh,
And
well,
I love going barefoot. I am a 100%. If it is hot outside, I'm barefoot. That's me. I love that. But I'm not going to do that in the store. I'm not going to do that in a public place. I'm not going to do that on an airplane. This is not.
Yeah, you see that on the trains and especially during summertime is the worst.
Yeah.
Is that people would just put their feet up and it's like.
Yeah.
I have issues with nail clipping because people do that on the bus a lot. And I was like, you left your whole home and you figured the bus was a place a clipping destination. You left your whole home. And the bus was a clipping destination. Like you were like destination bus clipping, nail clipping on the bus. It's like,
I would probably be one that would do that.
Seriously. And you know how when you clip your nails, you can hear it, and then the nails flies, right? So it's like,
right,
yeah, you're just flipping people off with nails.
I'm sorry.
You get a nail. You get a nail. You get a follicle. You get a follicle.
Yeah.
I had a boss that was really
like
so. Yeah, I had a boss that was angry at me one time. She came in and there was like somebody, I guess the people who worked the night before had clipped their nails and she thought it was me. And she just flipped out with the nails. I was like, it was me. I don't even have nails.
It wasn't you and she realized it was the other people. Did she flip out on them?
And well, I was the only one there. I was the only one there at the time. We work as individual. Only one person work at a time plus the manager. And whoever worked the night before, I guess they had clipped their nails. And I'm like, I have very tiny nails. It's not me. But she's one of those that she can't deal with nails at all. I'm so grossed out by that.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Toenails, yes, but not fingernails.
Things you shouldn't do in public. Put your feet up barefoot on the seat in front of you. Clip your nails in public places. I mean, things you just don't.
Yeah. It's just things are just like common sense. Come on now, do it at home.
Yeah.
And don't just. Yeah, that's nasty. Anyways, that's a wrap for our show today.
All right. Till next time.
Till next time. Don't be putting your feet up on the chairs.
Not clipping your nails in the buses to New York City residents. Please stop. Not cool.
See you next time.